whole life I've known and I've learned about Israel because my dad's the pastor, and I got the opportunity, and it was just pretty cool. And I've always liked traveling to different places and learning about different cultures. In Israel, they're a lot more modest because they're a lot more religious Jews. Obviously, they are a lot more tan than we are. A lot of the guys dress up in suits, and because they are very fancy over there. A few of them were Caesarea, the Temple Mount, Western Wall, Jerusalem, the Jordan River, Tel Aviv, Tiberias, Mount Olives, Mount Carmel, Masada, the Galilee, Bet-Shem, Garden Tomb, Garden of Gethsemane, Old City, Yad Vashem, and the Temple Institute. One thing I will probably never forget is the group I went with, because after you've been there, you get connected to the land and you just have so many memories with people. So we have a really strong bond. And I will never forget one of our talks at a lake that we went to, and it was about King Solomon and about how if you don't kill sin, it'll kill you. And it was pretty cool just being there, learning about that. I would take Ben Wolfgang because I know him really good, and he just has a heart for God, and it would be awesome just to see how he would grow on the trip and what all he would learn. And he's a lot like his dad, Mr. Wolfgang, and he just takes it all in and he gets really spiritual. So I'd like to see him. Yeah, schnitzels were probably my favorite. They're like these, they're kind of vegetarian over there, but they eat fish. It's chicken and pita bread, so it's kind of plain. They also had falafels, which were a vegetarian thing, because they can't mix dairy and meat together. That's one of their Jewish rules. Now we encountered some fighting, like riots, when we were at the Temple Mount, but I always felt safe because there were always Israel guards walking around with guns, so that was pretty new. But they were there to protect us and fight against bad guys, so I felt pretty safe. And there was one time when we were right on the Syrian border, because everything is so close, you could literally stand on a mountain and see the Jordan and Syria, and you could tell they were watching you. It's kind of cool. And you could hear gunfires in the background. We weren't stopped that often, and there was some traffic, like in the evenings, people coming home from work. We could roam freely, like at the sites, and in the evening, we'd always go down to the Galilee or somewhere and walk around. They were very welcoming because we were tours and we gave them money. That's what I thought. But no one was really mean. When we were on the Temple Mount, a bunch of Muslims gave us a look, like, you need to get out of here because you're Christian. But other than that, it was pretty welcoming. No, not really. I mean, the only thing we got for free was at our hotel. That was just lemonade. I don't think that counts. So, well, there was one time in the taxi when we were going to the old city, and our taxi driver was a Muslim, and you could tell he wasn't very friendly. Like, whenever we asked him questions, he didn't have a smile on his face, and he was just really mad. So, Chloe Henderson is making me say this. So when I was in Israel and we were riding camels, there was this Arab, and he was guiding my camel. I was terrified, by the way. I hate those things. I'm never getting on it again. And he went over to my dad and offered 50 camels to buy me so he could marry me. And throughout the whole walk, it kept going up, and at the end, it was 200 camels, 50 donkeys, and like 10 sheep. And he really wanted to marry me, so that was really creepy. It was funny.
So what did you say? Did you get married? Are you married now? Show us your finger. Are you married now?
No.